Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be looking at a Braun toothbrush, electric toothbrush. The issue with this is the customer says it's not charging anymore. As you can see, I've already taken it apart. I followed a good online tutorial, which I will link in the description below. First thing I'm going to do is just check the battery, see if the battery has died for some reason. So voltage. What do we have here? Battery positives here, negative at the back. 3.5 volts. So this is a 3.7 volt battery. The battery's not dead. I have the little charger plugged in here. Apparently, when you put it on charge, there's supposed to be like a whole series of LED lights which display here. As you can see, there's nothing. So the second thing I want to check is to see if this coil is okay. So I'm going to put the multimeter in resistance. Stand this guy up. Just zoom in a little bit. So we have our coil here, and two connections are there. What is that? It's 40 kilo ohms, 39. That seems really high. So that's pointing me to something wrong with this coil. I don't see any burn marks on it. This is just a little bit of glue. But these wires are so small, I'm going to have to put it under the microscope to see if there's a break. I don't know if I can see a break over there. So let's get it under the microscope and inspect those connections. So here we are under the microscope. This is the top connection. The coil goes through. Oh, what do we see there? There we go, that's our problem. The wire is broken off there. Very difficult to see without the microscope. So we'll get that resoldered, and that should sort out the issue. Let me just check the board while I'm here. So this will be the positive rail. No components look burned or damaged. There's no signs of any water ingress. Sometimes with these toothbrushes and that are kind of near water, etc., sometimes water gets in and corrodes these connections, especially near the top. This is our on-off button. No signs of liquid, so that's good. Okay, so we'll get that wire soldered back and then give it a test. I need to hold this somehow. How am I going to do this? I need a little clamp. Where are my clamps? That's a good idea. Little clamp so it doesn't rock around. Now how am I going to do this? Let me just rearrange this camera. Okay, so here we are under the microscope. What I had to do is the wire itself was a fraction short when it went around this plastic frame. So all I've done is I've taken this last little end piece out of the bottom of the frame and routed it over the top, and we should be able to just solder that back on there. It's a very, very small solder job. I don't know whether there was too much tension on the wire when it was coming around the little thing there, so I think by loosening that tension will probably be a good thing for it. Just going to put a little bit of flux here. Oh, come on. I literally just have to put a fraction of solder there. So I'm going to try and just hold that down a little bit. And I really need proper clamps for this. I need to come at it from this angle. Where are we? There we go. Focus. There we go. I'll give that a bit of a nudge test. I want to get that wire embedded. That's good. Just going to clean up that flux. A little bit of IPA. So that should be it. Let's come back over to the mat and we will test the okay, so now that we have that repaired, let's measure again here by the coil with 3-4 ohms, which looks good. We'll pop it on the charger and see what happens. Oh, already. And there it is, charging. The bottom LED there is the battery level indicator. So there's only one light flashing now because the battery is low. And as it charges up, the second and third light will come on. But that's it. That looks like it's fixed the issue. Okay, I'm going to pop it back in the cover and let it charge up for a bit and see if that battery voltage improves. Okay, so I've left the toothbrush charging for a while, and you can see now that there's 2 lights on the battery indicator. Obviously it hasn't been charging for a while, so the battery is pretty flat. Customer should be happy with that. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.